Good afternoon, everyone. I read a statistic recently which kind of shocked me. HubSpot reported that only 42% of companies know the basic demographics about their prospects. In this day and age where you have to create a relationship with your prospects, you really have to know and understand them. So today I wanted to talk about how can you elevate your brand and create those personalized customer experiences. One of the best ways to do that is by mapping your customer journey. Now, some of you might be saying, well, Donna, what do you mean by that? Well, when you map your customer's journey, you start to look at how prospects interact with you. What do they do? What type of actions do they take? Do they go to the next step? Do they drop off? You just want to figure out all the touch points, what they're interacting with, what they're not interacting with, and what they're looking for. You really start to get some insight into those customers because there's a few things that when you do that mapping of the customer journey, you're able to identify. And when you identify those things, that's when you can create marketing messages that speak directly to them, creating that nice personal experience to build those relationships that instill trust. And even on the B2B side, I know some people say to me, oh, well, Donna, business to business is different. Yes, I know that. I know that business to business is different than business to consumer or business to government, whatever it is. They are different. Every company has to be based on its own merit. But today, in this day and age, marketing has evolved, so it has to be a personalized experience. Going through and mapping your customer experience is where you can identify different things. You go through and you see how the people are interacting with your brand, and you can, one, identify, is there a gap in the services that you offer? Maybe they start to be interested and then they drop off. Well, why did they drop off? Are you not offering that service that they need? The second thing is you identify key opportunities that you can improve upon. So maybe they've taken it a little bit further, but they wanted you to get deeper into it. They wanted you to dive deeper into what their problem might be and how you can solve it. And the third thing that you can identify is how to optimize that whole customer experience. Are you able to take that prospect through the different stages, giving them the information they need at the right time to get them to continue along the journey, to go from being a prospect to a buyer, to being what I like to call that ideal client or customer that wants to buy from you year after year? So you need to set up a nice personalized experience in all your B2B campaigns. Now, mapping helps with this because you're going to create a personalized experience, but you're also going to create it so that it's consistent and cohesive across all channels. Meaning, you're creating websites, you're doing email marketing campaign, you're doing other branding initiatives. You need to create a strategy across all of them so that it reinforces your message. So it shows these prospects how you can help them with their pain points. Show them how you've helped other companies with similar challenges overcome them. Right now, if a company feels you can help them overcome their challenge and faster, oh, they're going to sign up because they don't want to waste time trying to figure out this challenge if you've already figured out how to do it. So they're going to look for you for help. Also, if you identify the goals that they're trying to achieve and you say, oh, I know you're trying to achieve that, we can help you and we can do it by doing this, this, and this, that just reinforces your brand. That reinforces that you know what you're talking about and that they'll trust you to help them to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. Mapping will save you time and money because, as I mentioned, when you do this mapping, all your messaging that you do across all the different channels will be cohesive. It will help build that strong foundation. With a strong foundation, you're able to instill trust that builds the relationships. It makes them deeper and deeper with every touch point that you put out there. Start doing the mapping. Start to know your audience, not just on that basic demographic level. Go deep, get as granular as possible. So, what do I mean by that is, yes, you know the title, you know the industry, you know the company size, but go a little deeper. What trade shows do they go to? What publications do they read? Are they interested in purchasing a specific type of equipment? Are they looking for educational programs to advance their knowledge in their field or in their title? Dive deep, getting to know everything you possibly can about these people. Get to know them and then get to understand them by what are their challenges at work? What are their goals that they're trying to achieve? This way, you're able to give marketing messages that speak directly to them. That says, I understand you're a CEO for a pharmaceutical manufacturing company and you might be looking for HPLC machines. When you get that granular with your marketing messages, you're going to see that people are going to become interested and they're going to move along their customer journey to becoming buyers. Our approach here at World Innovators is we just really dive in. We dive into helping you know and understand that audience. Because sometimes you need someone from the outside to say, oh, what about this? What's the sales revenue of that company? Where are they located? Just giving you different things to think about. So dive deep into that. Understand your customer journey. What are your prospects going through right now? How do they enter? How far along do they go? Do they drop off? Or do they stay with you and become buyers? The other thing to remember is as companies, we probably have different type of buyers. For instance, at World Innovators, we do a lot with industrial auction companies, but we do a lot with executive education programs. Those are two different types of personas or buyers. The journey for those two areas are different. And so you have to make sure that when you're doing this is you segment your groups of your audience and make sure you create the messaging that speaks to each one of them individually. Don't try to take the easier route by going broad and to everyone. That's not going to be effective. They're not going to interact with you. They're not going to get that confidence that you truly know the space and that you can help them achieve their goals or overcome their challenges. If you have any questions for us, please feel free to reach out to us at dpeterson, Peterson, at worldinnovators.com. You can also visit our website at worldinnovators.com. And we also have a podcast called B2B Marketing Excellence. It's on YouTube and 7 of your favorite podcast channels. So please check it out. We are all about quality marketing that will help your brand stand out and grow year after year. I hope you found this information helpful. If there is a topic you would like to hear about, please let us know and we'll talk about it right away. Bye.